Oh, Glass House, what's up, man? This the commission. These nuts, man. Um, shit. I don't feel good, y'all, man. I had a flu all goddamn week. All weekend. I ain't watched no football and shit, so. But I caught a little Monday night football. That was about it. That was about it. So, anyways, look, I'm glad to say this. I'm usually somebody that don't look forward to this, but I'm looking forward to this. The trade deadline is coming. I can't wait for that shit to get here, man. Because this last week was so full of shit, straight up. This last week was just a bunch of bullshit, man. And I'm gonna address that now with this video. I'm gonna try and make it as quick as possible. I'm gonna tell you right now, WOWO 954 is not eligible to trade anybody. I said that already. I told Jimbo that, and he still got a trade. And I just ignored the shit because I told you the man can't trade no more. When you get caught doing shit like that, when you get caught doing shit like that, man, you just can't be allowed to do nothing like that no more, man. You banned, bruh. When you sit there and get caught red-handed, just dumping players off for no reason to your homeboys and shit like that, not getting the players back, you know, and the league saw the trades, man. It was just ridiculous. And then after that, Slim, you still try to make a trade with him. He cannot trade no more. That's my call to commission, man. He just can't trade no more. His season done with. It's over with. No more trading with Wowo for the rest of the season. So the trade deadline is Friday at 11:59 p.m. At midnight, it's too late. As long as the teams accept the trade before that, it's fine. I don't have to approve it until later. But as long as the trade accepted before that, it's cool. If you try to accept a trade after 11:59 on Friday, it's gonna give you a message saying the trade deadline is passed. Contact the commission, but don't contact me because y'all got from now, which is Tuesday to Friday at 11:59 p.m. to make a trade happen. You know what I'm saying? So this is it. I know this league love the trade. I'm with you on that. Um, but go on and make your trades. You know what I'm saying? Try and make a push to the playoffs. Try and make the team better for the players. Whatever you got to do. Um, that's it. So let me go through these matchups right quick, because I can really, I can barely hold my cough down. Humbleweight versus D's Nuts. Humbleweight just got a 40-point whooping. Um, got a 40-point whooping. Uh, Aaron Jones gave you 31, Devontae Adams 21. So the Packers did good for you, but nobody else did good for you on your team because the next highest score was Vance McDonald with 14. Even Brady gave you just 13 points. So for these nuts, at a top heavy, like the first four players did all the damage for me basically. Patrick Mahomes 26, Todd Gurley 25, David Johnson 36, Julian Edelman 20. Um, and that was enough because, like I said, ain't nobody else did much for me. Keenan Allen gave me 17. Uh, these nuts improved to 8-2. And humble way, you dropped to 4-6. You ain't out the playoffs yet, so don't start thinking that you're out the playoffs, bro. There's some teams out there still fighting for that sixth and maybe even fifth playoff spot. We still got 3 more weeks to go. Um, Next matchup, CMR Canes versus I'm Better Than You. Uh, CMR Canes came on top in this one, 155 to 137. Um, Led by Drew Brees, 37 points. Leonard Fournette, 27. Uh, Anthony Miller, 23. And Tyreek Hill gave him 32. On the other side, for I'm Better Than You, Aaron Rodgers with 23. And his kicker matched that with 23. And that was pretty much, the Bills defense. The Bills defense also gave him 26 points. And that was pretty much it, man, for the team. We had a lot of dudes that just didn't show up. Kenny Stills, Muhammad Sanu, Jimmy Graham, just to name a few. You dropped the 5-5. CMR Canes, you improved to 6-4. Next matchup, we got the Braveheart Bandits versus Ordinary Guys, and I'm thinking at this point, Brave advantage, you might be out of there, man. 3-7 is your record. You lost 132 to 153. Jared Goff gave you 27. Mark Ingram gave you 24, and George Kittle gave you 17. But everybody else just didn't show up, man. Nobody showed up for your team, man. Ordinary guys, you had Phillip Rivers with 21. Zeke gave you 36. Melvin Gordon 27. And Tyler Lockett chipped in with 19. So ordinary guys, you able to pull this one out 153 to 132. Next matchup, we got the Pats Haitians versus Winston and Pats Haitians got blown out by 32 points. Um, it's crazy because at 5-5, he's like the third highest scoring team in the league with a 5-5 record. But it's all about the matchups, man. And this week, Winston had your number. You got Matt Ryan gave you 27, and Shady finally showed up, gave you 24, and Juju gave you 19 to go with the Saints 20 on defense. But everybody else is just pedestrian, bro. They just was okay 10, 10, 10, 15, 3. For Winston Big Ben started that shit off on Thursday night with 48 points, and AB gave him 21, then Austin Hooper 21, and Alvin Kamara gave 25 to go along with the Chiefs defense 22. So that's a big win for Winston. That pretty much, I think that might seal his not quite one more win to seal his playoff berth. But you improved to 7-3. Pats Haitians, you dropped to 5-5. Next matchup, we got the Cowboys Nation versus Mari. This was the closest game of the week. I mean, because it can't be no closer than a tie. That's what it was. This was the first tie of the year. And I heard Keen, man, talking about it should go bench points. Nah, bro, a tie is a tie in the regular season. Ain't no bench points. That should just take effect in the playoffs because, you got to have a winner or a loser in the playoffs. But in the regular season, you can have ties. So this one is a tie, 174 to 174. Baker Mayfield with 30, Kerryon Johnson 24, Christian McCaffrey 36, and Odell gave you 23. As for Maury, 44 for Mitch Trubisky, 23 for Julio, and 40 for Zach Ertz. So, the Bears defense also gave you 22, King. And for Maury, your defense gave you -2. So, I mean, you could have easily won this one if the Jets didn't get blowed out by the damn Bills. That's pathetic. But anyways, like I say, first tie of the year for this league. Cowboys Nation, you are 6-3-1, and Maury, you are 3-6-1. Last matchup, we got Pilo versus Wowo 950. And ain't much to say here. Obviously, the biggest blowout of the week by a team that is checked out. 196 to 129. That's a 67 point victory. Yeah, for Pilo, who also got the high score of the week. This is the second highest scoring team in the year for the year, and he's 5-5 also. So don't look at these records, man. These records could be deceiving. You got Pilo 5-5, Pats Haitians 5-5, yet still in the second and third highest scoring teams in the league. But anyways, for Pilo, Carson Wentz gave you 28, Brandon Cooks 26, Michael Thomas 27, Nick Chubb 35, Packers defense 26, and for Wowo, you got Stafford with 21 and Breida with 28, and that was it. Oh, Chargers defense gave him 20, so he dropped to 2-8 out of the playoffs. And Pilo, you improved to 5-5. All right, y'all, man, that's it, man. You know what tonight is? Tonight is waiver night. Go and put your waivers in. Make sure y'all get your communication down. Make sure y'all get your trade deadlines in on time. There ain't no exceptions to the rule. All right, Friday, 11:59 p.m. That's it. I'll holler at y'all next week with the Week 11 recap. These nuts out of here.